What is up, my family? How you guys doing? Welcome to Motivation Monday. Sorry I'm a little bit behind today. I know I usually try to come on between 12:30 and 1, but I had a lovely woman come in from New Mexico today, one of your fellow MS gymmers that we did a great job with and that we spent a little bit of extra time with today. And she ended up after, a little bit, half hour or so, getting up and being like, oh my gosh, I can walk better. I can move my arm better. I feel better. And so here I am. Here we're ready to rock and roll. What's up, Claire Bear? How you doing? You little gardener, you. So it's I kind of like. I'm gonna try to not. Well, I'm gonna get emotional on this email for many reasons, and I'm gonna try to make it through. I was just reflecting about this past weekend as I was writing the email that'll be going out to you guys later this afternoon about this past weekend and how we went to the MS Walk this weekend here in Denver, and it was kind of a cool moment because the whole weekend was a cool moment because this time last year, or during the event last year, we hadn't even launched the MS Gym, you guys. I mean, it was like, I think we were starting maybe that next Monday, or I think it was the next Monday. And we hadn't even launched. We hadn't even launched. There had been nothing. There was no videos. No one knew who I was. Nothing. And I remember we went with our friend Lorraine, who was in a chair, was in her flashy blue and yellow chair, and she was with her friends, and we were kind of just part of the crew, hanging out, checking it out. I never had been to an MS Walk before, and we chose to go the shorter route, which was I think I think it was a three-quarters of a mile or a mile around this lake, right? Where the longer path was like a 3K, like a mile and a half, 2 miles, something like that. So I remember last year going around this lake and just taking it in as, we pushed the stroller and Misty was talking to people. And I just remember looking around and watching people on their wheelie walkers and watching people on their canes and watching people with their trekking poles and watching people in an AFO or two AFOs just try their hardest. And I watched the one, I'll see if I can even make it through this, the one moment that I really remember from last year is watching this woman on a walker. Just every step was like an event. Every step was a struggle, but a grateful struggle, just one after the other, and I was watching her, and I mean, she was, obviously she was going a lot slower than we were, so I kind of held up, and I watched her husband in front of her, just sitting there, and being like, come on, baby, you can do this, and he had a whole, he had this fanny pack cooler thing full of cold towels, and he'd put a cold towel on her, and he'd dump water on her back, and then he'd squirt water in her mouth, and he's like, you can do this. And she's like, I just remember her. I could hear her voice, and I don't know if I was the only one, but I could almost hear her just barely whispering, just being like, I can do this. I can do this. I got this. I can do this. Just keep going. And then her husband's just like, come on, baby. And these people were they're 60. And the fact that husband stood there and calling his wife, who's kind of in this hunched over position, probably not looking her most glorious, struggling through every step, calling her baby and taking care of her and supporting her. So I'm already done. At that moment, I knew that the MS Gym had to happen. And I knew that the MS Gym was going to happen. And I knew that I was in the right place with the right people, getting ready to do the right thing, that God had created me for. And it was one of the coolest moments of my life. And I'm pretty sure like that next Monday I hit play. And I did my very first video of the MS Gym. And over the past year, I've watched you guys, thousands and thousands, 5-figure thousands, right? We're up above 14,000 people now. Do exactly what those people on that path did. They showed up. They took steps forward. Some of them may have been scared. Some of them may have been fearful. Some of them may have been exhausted. Some of them may have been just along the way, could have gotten frustrated. Some of them have been like, I practiced this. I've been practicing this. I've been practicing this. And I'm just not having that good of a day. I saw some of them like with gigantic smiles on their faces, like claiming victory, walking better, having their family cheer them on, having their husband in front of them, crossing the finish line, being celebrated. I watched that last year. I've watched it with you guys in the MS Gym, and I just watched it again on Saturday. And I've watched you guys for the past year. I get super nostalgic on stuff. Surprise, surprise. Shocker, right? Misty can attest to this. Like we have our anniversary coming up, you guys. And it's what, May 7th? 8 days from now is our 1 year anniversary. And I sit back and I just have to reflect and stop my brain and pull myself out of the speed at which the MS Gym is growing, and the speed at which Ken and I and your moderator team and Misty and Jennifer and Holly have all come on and are producing emails and programs and comments and being with you guys and documents and everything that has made the MS Gym what it is today. Like, you guys owe the leadership team of this amazing organization like massive applause, and I do too. Because without them, this wouldn't happen. This wouldn't be here. Like, we wouldn't be here. I would have been swallowed by the immensity of these crowds that were coming in, that have been coming into the MS Gym, and because of the people around me, including you, we've done so well, and this has become such a special environment. The Facebook group is growing like crazy. The members corner is growing like crazy. Like, victory stories are popped up, and people are doing awesome work. And with that said, like, I want to take a moment to recognize without doing a complete buzzkill here, the dark side of MS. The part of MS that you all don't think, I don't think you think, and how could it possibly be that we celebrate you in your failures, that we celebrate you in your struggles, that we celebrate you in your hard times? How is that possible? In a world that exists the way that it exists today, how is it possible that there's a group of people who have a medical condition that is supposed to destroy them, disintegrate them, and erode the very being of who they are, celebrating, dancing, having a dance challenge, and people getting so excited about it that they want to share it with the rest of the world? Even though you can't do that in this group because it's closed and we want to keep things private. Like, you're so excited about sharing that this group of people want to celebrate their life because it's against the narrative of MS that you're going out and trying to share it on your Facebook groups. Like, I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for that. Where else is it that a community that is so infested with negativity and bad news and rejection and loneliness and darkness can legitimately wake up every day and be like, I have something good in my life? I don't know of many. I truly don't know of any. You know? Like you guys know, like I'm a man of faith and we go to church and I'm in a Bible study and so is Misty and all this kind of stuff. And even in those groups, man, they're not as happy. They're not as joyous. They're not as optimistic. They're not as abundantly just fervent about life as you guys. And I love you for that. And I just want to tell you guys, like, honestly, to the most authentic, honest heart I can possibly share with you, like, the MS Gym Nation is inspired and fueled by victories and victory stories. And John Dunham, who the email is about today, because I walked with him this weekend, putting up a freaking MRI brain scan, and his lesions are gone. Yes, the MS Gym is fueled and driven. Is fueled and inspired and fired up by those victories. But guess what this house is driven on? It's built upon. It's built upon your struggles. It's built upon your bad days. It's built upon those days that you don't want to get out of bed. It's built on those days that I wanted to quit because I'm like, this is so much. I'm not seeing my family. I'm not seeing my wife. I'm exhausted, but I still want to help one more. I still got to get to one more. There's still one more comment. There's still one more message. There's still one more video that I have to comment on because I need to let people know how good they're doing because no one else is going to tell them. But see, you guys, all these victories that you have in here, they only mean so much because your struggle is so hard. Your struggle is so hard and so violent and so aggressive that you've overcome it. Because without a struggle, there can be no victory. Ken said it to me, and I said it before as we were talking this morning, like you cannot recognize light without living in darkness. You cannot recognize goodness without being exposed to evil. You cannot experience success and victory without knowing what defeat and struggle feel like. So there can be no victory without struggle and defeat. There can be no hands up cheering without on the floor pounding every day being like, when, why, how, and who are going to get me out of this? Your 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of MS are what this house is built on. You that are struggling right now are our champions. You are why I am getting emotional and fired up. Like you are why all those people walked. Thousands of people walked at that MS walk this weekend for you. For you. They believe in you. They believe in themselves. Their families are not just fighting on their bibs that says, I walk for, fill in the blank. You know what I put? I walk for my MS Gym Nation. I walk for you. I cry for you. I get up every day and get here for you. I write every email for you. I write every message for you. I post every video for you. And every prayer that I pray is for you. When I pray it, and I'm just like, please, like just give them a victory. Because I want it so bad for you. I want it so bad for you that I just want you to taste what you're working so hard for. This is not easy. This is not easy. And that is why you are a champion and why no one can take your greatness from you. No one can take your greatness from you. Because guess what? Life is hard, period. Life is hard, period. Relationships are hard, period. Family is hard, period. Raising children is hard, period. Managing your own health is hard, period. Going to work is hard. Paying the bills is hard. Eating right, drinking right, not getting stressed out is hard. Not getting sucked into the media is hard. Not getting sucked into politics is hard. Not getting sucked into anything is hard because living life isn't easy. And then you throw a chronic condition on top of you Do you think that you're living this life because you were weak? No. You're living this way because you are strong. You're struggling and you're challenged, and you keep getting up every day, regardless of how you feel. You wake up your eyes and you keep going throughout your day because you are strong. You are victorious. You are a warrior. You are a champion, and you're my hero. You're saving my life. You're saving my life. When I do Motivation Mondays like this is my therapy session. When I write emails, that's my catharsis. When I get on, like last week, when I knew you guys were struggling, and I was like, Holly, we got to talk to people. Or a couple months ago, when I'm sitting here with Missy, and we have this launch of a summit going on, I'm like, no, miss, like, babe, we got to get on. Our people need us. Like you guys are saving me. You guys are filling me. Like, you guys are my heroes. Because without your struggle, I don't exist. Without your struggle, I don't have anything to fight for. Without your struggle, what the hell am I doing here? It's because of your bad days. It's because of your relapses. It's because of your flare-ups. It's because of your disappointments that I keep going. And I keep fighting. And I keep designing. And I keep writing. And I keep filming. And I keep building a team and talking to the team and getting them like just engaged in you. Like, I am a CEO, but I am not a chief executive officer. At one point, Ken's like, dude, you are the chief encouragement officer. And I was like, damn straight. That's how I've always been my entire life. I may have not been always the best player on the team, but I was always the most enthusiastic. I was the one with the highest energy, and I was the one leading the team onto the field, into the pool, onto the court. That was me. That is my gift to you. I won't give up on you. I don't care how many bad days you have. I don't care if you're in a relapse for the next year. I was in a relapse for a year. A year. I couldn't move my feet. I couldn't pick up my 15-pound daughter. My body hurt. My eyes hurt. My brain was a mess. I was depressed. My eyes hurt. I couldn't see. I thought I was going to have to retire and never put my hands on people again. It was that bad. A year. I was just telling someone today, I went from running a 12-mile half marathon up a ski slope over a bunch of obstacles to not being able to walk on a treadmill for 5 minutes a month later. I get you. A month later, I could make it 5 minutes on a treadmill, walking 2 miles an hour with 0% incline, and then I would just have to sit. Just like this. And be like, gotta get back on, man. And each step, BGP, gotta go, must get stronger, got a family, got a wife, I got people, I gotta help, gotta get stronger. That was me for a year. I understand you. So please, you guys, I need you to understand, those of you who are struggling, this house is built on you. This house is built on today. The house is built on your challenge today, because right now, today, in your struggles that I've read about, that I've seen, that I've been told about by my crew, this is why I'm this fired up. This is what inspires me to keep going forward. This inspires me to put up programs like that that's going to change your world. Yes, the victories inspire me. Yes, those moments just ignite my heart and just let me know that what I'm doing is good. And equally, there is no higher, lower in this place. Equally, it's your struggles and your challenges and your bad days and your questions and your confusions and your frustrations and your help me's that also inspire me to do more. Also inspire me to create more. Because guess what? I create solutions, and without problems, there can be no solutions. So therefore, if there's no more problems, there are no more solutions. I'm done. Membership's done. Daily videos are done. Peace out. I'm going to Hawaii. Without problems, no solutions can be presented. Without darkness, no light can be appreciated. Without bitterness, no sweetness can ever be tasted. And without struggle, there can be no victory. So therefore, in order for you to be a hero, you will have gone through challenge and struggle, which means that you will end up being victorious over those challenges and struggles because you are courageous, you are brave, and even in the face of fear, you still step forward. You still take that step. And you still say yes to living, getting up every day with the weight of the world and pressures of the world that all of us on this planet experience. Plus, you have a 700-pound gorilla on your back some days. Sometimes it's a little lemur monkey just being like, beep, 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 beep. But some days it's a freaking gorilla just hanging on you, being like, you can't do this. You're not going to happen. You're backsliding. The magic wore off. It worked for a little bit, but your MS is getting worse. Ha ha ha. You thought you could do this? You thought you could outrun me? You thought you could outsmart me? That dude, that coach of yours thinks he can outdo this? He can outfight me? Nah, man. He can't do it. When that happens, you know what? You got to grab that gorilla by the head and just be like, I am not giving up. I am not stopping. I'm not quitting. You're a liar. You're a thief. All you're here to do is deceive me and hold me back and try and convince me this can't happen. Get away from me. That's all you got to do to knock down that gorilla, man. That's all you got to do. And some days you can do it on your own, and some days you can't. And that is why the membership corner happens. That is why the Facebook group is here. That is why I do Motivation Monday. That is why Misty pops in for Misty Moments. That is why you have like over a dozen moderators donating their free time out of the goodness and passion in their hearts to serve you. That is why Ken is working 2 jobs right now, like working on some other stuff so he can be here full time, but he's working like 60, 70 hours a week, and so am I. Because we care about you that much. We want to figure out solutions for you that much because you are our heroes. You are our champions. You are our victors. You are the ones we are fighting for. You guys are awesome. And don't let anyone tell you that you're not. You guys are great. And don't let anybody lie in your ear and tell you that you're not. You guys are strong. And don't let any deceiver come in and tell you that you're not and that your body's weak and that you're falling apart and MS is getting ahead of you. You are quick, you are nimble, you are agile, you are courageous. Like this is going to happen. It may take a month, it may take 11 months, it may take 111 months. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to still see me like bald, gray, like whatever, maybe have a wrinkle or two. Hopefully not, because I use omegas in water, right? And good skincare. But you're going to see me at 60 still in here doing this. I turned 40 this year. 20 years from now, do you know what's going to happen in 20 years? Do you even know what's going to happen in 5 years? Do you know where some of you are going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Oh my gosh. We'll host our own dang MS walk. We'll call it the MS Gym Trample, baby, because that's what we're doing is we're trampling MS. So I just wanted to take a moment today, you guys, and just let you know, like let you feel, let you see, let you hear, let you experience what I go through on a daily basis in my head. Is some days I don't feel strong enough. Some days I don't feel good enough. Some days I don't feel like I'm giving you my best. And that's okay. At least I'm showing up. At least you know my intentions are true. My heart is strong. And I'm doing the best I can that day to serve you, to be with you, and to help you. And that's all I expect from you. I don't expect perfection. I don't expect you to be 100% on. I don't expect you to show up with a victory story every day. I don't even expect you to show up with a smile on your face every day. But I do expect you to show up. You owe it to yourself to show up. You owe it to yourself to show up even on the days that you don't want to be here and let us know that you don't want to be here and you're struggling. Because I guarantee you, one of the moderators, myself, Ken, Misty, Holly, or any one of your MS gymmers are going to jump in and be like, I feel like that. I felt like that. I know what you're going through. But keep going. I'm here. Reach out. And then there's going to be some days when you show up just, Superman suit on, Wonder Woman suit on, Thor hammer in your hand, ready to go. Look what I did yesterday. You guys are all so awesome. Like, you guys are all such good people. Like, you deserve to have those victories, and you will get those victories, and they will come at a cost, which is the sacrifice of your time, the suspension of your disbelief, and you literally fighting through and utilizing your energy to fight through your crisis of belief. That is the cost of showing up here. Is believing when everything else says don't believe. Having faith when everything says the proof's not there. Having knowledge, knowing that these exercises do work, and having an open heart, open eyes, and a clear mind enough to open yourself up to creating a connection and a relationship with one of the other MS gymmers in this awesome community. Because without this army, without this family, and without this support community, you will flounder. You will feel alone. And you will end up in days where you feel like you're in an isolated closet with the door locked and lights off, and you're not going to know how to get out. But guess what? I guarantee you that someone knows where you are, someone knows what's going on with you, someone knows you're having a bad day. You're going to all of a sudden see a fist go through that closet door and rip it open when one of your MS gymmers comes in and be like, I'm here. Get up. I got you. Let's go. Because if we don't know where you are, we can't come and get you. If we don't know what you're going through, then we don't know how to help you. So please, do not be afraid to share your struggles in here. And with this, we want to celebrate with you. We want to jump for joy with you. We want to take the last 500 steps of a race with you. We want to put out the horns and get the music on and throw our hands up in the air and just be like, yes, look what you overcame. Because without reward, there's no incentive to overcome the challenge. Without celebration, it doesn't feel quite as sweet when you get to the end of like, whoa, and there's like nobody around. So on that same note, on that same hand, where you're sharing your struggles with us, share your victories with us. Do not feel bad. Do not feel ashamed. And do not feel like you're letting anybody else down or making anybody else feel bad, because you have permission and you deserve to celebrate your victory. You have permission and you deserve to share your struggles so that we know your story. Let us know your story. Let us walk out your story with you. Let's put together those struggles and victories, pull them apart in victory and be like, look where I came from, look where I am, and look where I'm going. I know the road's not going to be straight. I know the road's not always going to be easy, but damn it, I overcame this challenge and now I got this victory. I see another challenge up here and I know it's going to be rocky, but I overcame this one and I know I can get to that next one. That is what this is all about. That is what this is all about. Yes, it's about exercise. Yes, it's about movement. Yes, it's about these awesome programs and all this stuff, but guess what? Misty and I didn't set out to create just a resource for exercise. Like, those are going to be created. So there's going to be other sites that pop up. There's going to be other people that come out with MS workouts and all that. Like, there's too many MSers out there that need it to not meet the demand, but guess what? Like, there's never going to be another community like this. There's never going to be another family like this. There's never going to be another crew like this that shows up day in and day out, supporting each other, loving each other, accepting each other, welcoming each other, and fighting for each other. It's not going to happen. Because Misty and I didn't start this, and we didn't have people like Ken Allen, who's a freaking amazing professional and person, come on, and Karen, and Jody, and Kim, and Claire, and Kelly, and Jan, and Brittany, and Tina, and all your Scotty, all your moderators, come on and voluntarily give up their time and their days and their hours to be with you guys. Just because it's some other group. They're on here so we can help people just like you, Tim, just like you, Brittany, just like you, Liz, just like you, Rebecca, Just like you, Michelle. Just like you. All of you guys. Susan, I'm with you. All of you guys. Like, your names are our family. Tara, your family. Your family. Like, this isn't just, you're not just on a roster with last names. Like, you are on our plaque of family members. And that's what this is all about. So I just want to let you guys know, like, no one can take your greatness. No one can take your uniqueness. No one can take the power inside of you unless you give it to them. Like, you are strong. You are courageous. You are awesome, Vicky. You are awesome, Sarah. Like, you guys rock. Claire, my little runner, Claire, trying so hard. She's going to do it. Angie, what up? Like, all you guys, your family. Your family. So you're part of my family, and I take that seriously, and I love you. So just know that, man. I love you. You're okay. If you're having a bad day, you're okay. If you're having a struggle, you're okay. Just remember that the struggle is the start of a victory. Like, every single victory starts with a struggle. Every single success starts with a challenge. Every single solution starts with a problem. So if you're in a challenge right now, and you're in a dark place right now, and you're in a struggle right now, just realize, like, this is the start of your victory story. And it's not to say tomorrow is when it's going to be over. This may be a short film, or this may be a freaking, like, Martin Scorsese 4-hour Lord of the Rings marathon. Like, I don't know. That depends on your brain. That depends on your body and how much damage is in there. But I can tell you what, you might as well enjoy it along the way. You might as well build some amazing friendships along the way. You might as well get involved in a community that will not only change you as an MSer, but will change you as a human being and feed every single need that you have, which is being welcomed, being accepted, being loved, being encouraged, being uplifted, being equipped, and being told that you're valuable and you're worth it and your life is important. So just know you're in the right place. Just know that, like, you have everything that you need. And if you're having a rough day, you guys, like, join the club. Join the club, man. You're human. And we all have our set of circumstances. Some are a little bit more intense than others. But at the end of the day, as human beings, no matter what our circumstances are, when you come together united in a united front as a family, as an army, as a team, having each other's backs, watching the right, watching the left, watching the rear, watching the flanks, that's a really cool, really safe place to be. And that's a really cool feeling, knowing that no matter what you wake up with in any given day, that there's hundreds of people waiting to be with you and walk with you on any given day. And you got a coach and you got a leadership team that is going to the ends of the earth and the ends of our energy reserves to being able to deliver the things that you need to help you and give you the best fighting chance possible to counteract the life that you've been given, because you deserve it. You deserve the best care. You deserve the best programs. You deserve the best coaching. You deserve the best professionals. You deserve the best advice. You deserve the best programs. You deserve it. And that's why I'm here. You're the best. I'm the best. You deserve the best. This family's the best. This community's the best. This leadership team's the best. Like, you are in the best place you possibly can be right now to be struggling and having a bad day. You're it. You're in it. So I want you guys to go off into the wild blue yonder of your day. I want you to rock it out knowing that there's hundreds of people that care about you. I want you to rock it out knowing that there's a coach that believes in you, and that if you just reach out and you take the right steps, that I will figure out how to create a solution for you. But I also need you to realize that your struggle and your challenge is all part of this game, and it's the start of your next victory story. So I love you guys. Thanks for letting me share. Thanks for letting me just go and just pour into you guys for however long this has been now. Like, I could talk all day on how much I love you. I can name every single one of you and tell you exactly why I love you and what I love about you, because that is what I'm gifted with. I remember people. I remember how they made me feel, and I remember the good qualities about them and their strong points, so that when I speak to them, I can bring it out in them. So you guys are awesome. You got this. We got this. We're going to change it. We're going to change it. We're going to change you. So have an awesome day. I love you to pieces, and like just thank you from the bottom of my heart for just allowing me to be in your life and choosing me to be in your life. I won't let you down. I promise. Like, I just won't let you down. I can't. It goes against everything inside of me. I won't let you down. I got you. You just got to keep getting up every day, trusting this, putting one foot in front of the other, and believing. And it will happen. All right? So I'll talk to you guys later. We go get some Kleenex and maybe do some push-ups or something. Bye.